For more analysis, we're joined now by Richard Johnson, a lecturer in US politics at Lancaster University in the United Kingdom. Let me just start by asking you, what do you think has prompted President Trump to take even what his supporters consider to be a pretty drastic action against the neighbour and a close ally?
Well, this is a consequence of policy failure from President Trump in Congress. He was unsuccessful in getting Congress to approve his border wall, and so now he's trying to achieve his policy aim, which is lower immigration, illegal immigration, by effectively trying to coerce another country into helping the president out here. And, there is a point to be said that this month saw the highest numbers of people trying to cross the border in the last 12 years. So there is, there is a concrete issue here. But rather than try and resolve this on the US side by either providing more resources on the US side or greater border security on the US side, President Trump can't do that because of congressional objections. And so he's trying to get Mexico to help him out.
And let's just be clear. Does President Trump have the authority to do this, do you think?
He does. This is an exercise of the International Economic Emergency Powers Act, which is an act which dates back to the Carter administration in the 1970s, which gives the president pretty wide-ranging powers of imposing tariffs in situations where the president himself declares it to be an emergency. There is a check in that legislation which enables Congress to override the president through a joint resolution of both the House and the Senate. But I think politically that's not going to be likely, although the president has had some criticism from Republicans, including Senate Republicans. I don't think that there are the numbers in Congress to overrule the president on this. And so he is effectively able to call this an emergency because he sees it that way.
Okay, do you think that President Trump really is going to come good on this threat there? The 10th of June is still a while away. It's sort of 12 days or so from now. And if he does come good on that threat, what do you think some of the consequences might be? Because some people think, the United States could end up coming out worst of all in the event that tariffs are hiked all the way up to 25%, as the president has threatened they might be.
Well, the nature of the tariffs is pretty wide-ranging in the sense that there doesn't seem to be any room for exemptions for any particular goods. So in that sense, it seems very heavy-handed. I think that the president has put a couple of clever caveats in here. So one of the caveats to think about is that migration is not steady throughout the year, that there are natural highs and lows. The spring is a high season for border crossings in Mexico-US border. But once the summer months start to hit, it becomes so hot in that desert that numbers just naturally decline. People choose not to cross at that time. So we're going to see a dip in the numbers anyway, almost certainly. So that gives the president a bit of wiggle room to basically say, look, this worked. But what the president's really trying to do is he's trying to get Mexico to agree a safe third country agreement with the United States like the US has with Canada, which basically then Mexico says, if anyone comes to our border seeking asylum, we take them, we don't allow them to pass on to the United States, which would mean that the US could, within international treaties, turn away many more people, asylum seekers, than it does at the moment. And I think that's what he's trying to get the Mexican government to do. And so far, the Mexican government hasn't ruled that out right now, but I know that they don't want to get pushed that far. So, this is high stakes, and we'll see where it ends up.
All right, well, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been really interesting. Richard Johnson, lecturer in US politics at Lancaster University in the United Kingdom. Thank you very much indeed.